Oh, it's mad.
That would hurt.
She turned one in April, so again, she's
That would
like
hurt.
Whoa.
now these guys are native to Africa, but you can find them in Europe, mostly from Italy. Um, these
Never
guys are
seen
something
one
called
of these.
fossorial,
Yeah.
which means that they like to dig underground and build burrows. That's where they spend most of their time.
Oh
Now,
wow.
looking at her, you'll see that she's got long hair. You see that? Just like your hair is made out of keratin, just a little bit stronger. All those hairs have certain uses and different meanings. A lot of them are called, for example, guard hairs, which are the longer ones that have a lot of that black and white. Now, as she walks around, you can see the back end of her, which has
Yeah.
all those really sharp, pointy ends. And those are the ones that are very dangerous for predators. These guys don't really have many predators because of how strong their spikes are.
All the way there?
But they do have a
It's
couple.
big. I didn't know
Now,
it's
there is
that
a
big.
common myth with log porcupines that they can shoot out their quills. However, this is not true. They are actually very attached to them, and they will not shoot out like that. Now, one thing that's a little weird about these guys, they're primarily vegetarian.
I should have
They
said
don't
in
eat
front.
stuff like that. That's their favorite food is like yams and carrots. And in the wild, sometimes these guys will chew on bugs, stuff like that. These guys are types of rodents, so they have very long, sharp teeth that are ever growing. They use this to also help grind down to make sure that these teeth don't get too long. You get a good look at their teeth, they're a little bit orange because they have iron in them, which helps them be super, super strong. She's taken a very long time eating that yam.
Bye,
Let's do it
porcupine.
again for
Yay.
now for our next animal ambassador, we will be doing something that we will call Sleep Light. But because of that new slide called Sidewinder over there, we have to use a safety precaution. This is called a creance. The bird will fly on that creance for their safety to make sure that they don't get too startled or scared by anything new or novel. However, we are not friends, so I'm leaving stage for Vinny, our silvery-cheeked hornbill, to come out.
Oh wow.
Now, Vinny is a particular guy. He only likes 4 people in our department, and there's about 15 people, so it's a very slim pickings for him. He only likes a very few people, and that's all right. They can choose who they like and who they don't. Now, right now, we are going to let him do something called a great toss. It's going to show off his aerodynamic abilities in the air and how good he is about catching the grapes. All right, that was
Whoa.
really good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Now, the reason why they're so good at this so is because in the wild, these guys will sometimes catch insects in the air. However, these guys do primarily eat fruit. He loves blueberries and grapes. That is Vinny's favorite. As he walks around, you'll notice that he has those silver feathers around his eyes, and that's where they get their name, Hornbill. You will notice that he has that little weird thing on top of his beak. That is called a casque. Both males and females have this casque, but the males have ones that are much larger because of the way that they use them. In the wild, the males and females will find a hollow in the tree. The female will then go inside that hollow. Using that casque, the males will then build a mud wall, closing the female inside. The female will stay in there until the chick is fully fledged, which takes about 3 months. During that time, the males are the sole provider for their families. Let's give a hand for Vinny, our All right, next up will be someone from South America. She is very green, and she's very excited to meet you.
All right, so this is one of our parrots. She's actually one of our bigger talkers here at Discovery Theater. So she can actually introduce herself. So if she would want to this morning. No, this afternoon, really. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Turkey.
Why, hello, Turkey. Yeah, it's pretty cute. So like you said, her name is Turkey Corwin. Turkey and your friends. Corwin is your just an acquaintance. So Turkey here is a double yellow-headed Amazon. And on average, Amazons can learn 1 to 200 words or phrases. So that's a pretty good amount of talking that she can do. So what they do is they mimic. So they do not just pick up anything that they just hear once. It is mimicry. So if they hear something enough times, they can eventually repeat it if they choose. So she does enjoy doing all varieties of things. We can see what she wants to do though. These guys do have the mentality of a 2 to 3 year old child, so anyone that's taking care of a child knows exactly what I mean. They don't always do what you ask. What are you looking at? So she does have a nice little song sometimes she likes to perform. So let's see if she wants to warm up. Can you warm up? Warm up. One more. All right, she is all warmed up. Yeah, you can clap for that. She did it on her first try as well. Always a positive. All right. Well, now that she is done chewing, we'll see if she wants to perform her little song. Okay. Okay. I cut out for a second. Turkey, are you ready? Are you ready? All right, let's see what happens. Turkey.
What song is that, huh?
That was Let's All Sing Like the Birdies, like the Tiki Room. They're robotic. She sounded robotic, so I think she's a pretty good performer. She's also really into some animal noises. You guys want to hear her make some animal noises?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I mean, my favorite to hear is Angry Kitty. Well, that's probably not smart. She's a bird calling a cat over. Like, she's not going to win that fight. Turkey here is actually... I cut out again. Turkey here is actually in her early 40s. With good care and diet, these guys can actually live anywhere from 40 to 50. It's pretty average. So with a mentality of a 2-year-old child for that whole time, you just got to have that in there. Okay. You ready to go now? Okay, well, Turkey's going to do one more vocal, and she's going to go ahead and say goodbye. Turkey, can you say goodbye? All right, how about a round of applause for Turkey?
That was a pretty good performance from Turkey. Now we will be staying in South America for our next animal ambassador. We'll be welcoming out someone who's just as colorful but just a little bit more different. Her name is Stella, and she is a king vulture. Now looking at her, you can see that she does stand out with her bright orange face. Looking closely, you might notice that she has a bright orange pouch there. That is called a caruncle. The bigger and louder that caruncle is, the more successful that king vulture is. Now they are called king vultures because they're oftentimes the first ones to find their prey that carcasses and the first ones to rip it open. They get the choicest meats and then lets other ones eat after they do. Let's give it in for Stella, a king vulture. Alright, for our next animal ambassador, I will be welcoming out Jennifer. She'll be helping out. Hello everybody, welcome. So for the next part of this show, I'm actually going to need the help of our littlest member. He's coming out just any second now. There he is, come here, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Oh.
I forgot to wait for Bob. I'm just going to be right now.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so, like I said, this is Bob, and he is a category conure. And for this next part, I'm also actually going to need the help of Virginia to come back out. So like Virginia mentioned earlier in our show, we're getting our bird feast series Sidewinder Ride series just put up this last year. So we usually do a volunteer part with Bob, but we're going to use someone who's a little bit more familiar with just so there's no surprises. So Bob, can you focus? Virginia, do you have that dollar bill? Perfect. You can hold it up in a square. Perfect. Now Bob is going to do his part. He's going to go pick up that dollar. Bob, pick it up. And bring it on back. Really awesome. So I'm going to maybe we'll try to real volunteer, but this time I think it's 20. What's it? One of those hands went down. Okay. I'll just kidding. Sorry. Still working on it, and it's like so Bob is actually going to say that he's eating his dollar. So Bob, hold it. Bob. Hold it. Oh, take it back.
Whee!
Drop
Good
it off.
job.
And come on back, Bob. Come on. Good job, should hopefully soon enough be up and running for guests to actually be able to do. Alright, for our next animal ambassador, we will be turning to the continent of Asia, and we'll be welcoming out the only true flying land mammal.
Wow.
This is McCarty, our giant Indian fruit bat.
Fruit bat.
Now, bats are one of the most common mammals in the world. 1 out of 5 mammals is in fact a bat. There are over 1,000 different species of bats that can be found worldwide. The only places you will not find bats are the Arctic, Antarctic, and a few oceanic islands. These guys can range in size from the smallest being the size of a bumblebee to the largest being the giant Malaysian fruit bat, which has a wingspan of over 6 feet. The guardian here is the giant Indian fruit bat, which is the second largest species in the world, with a wingspan of about 4 feet. Now, as he's been opening his wings, I hope you guys have been taking a good look at that, because his wings are actually very similar to your hands. It's a little bit surprising, but his fingers are just a lot longer than ours and connected by webs. Now, about 30% of all bat species are frugivores, which means they eat fruit, and about 70% are insectivores, which eat insects. There are 3 species of bats in the world that do drink blood. However, they'll go for livestock, not for anyone like us. Let's give a hand for Bacardi, our giant Indian fruit bat. Now, next up, we'll be returning to Africa, and we'll be welcoming out a small kind of cat. A lot of people think this cat looks like a baby cheetah because of his spots, but he is in fact his own unique species. These guys are unique because they have both spots and stripes. This is Trooper over at Now, as he walks around, I do like to point out that these guys have some of the longest limb proportions and size of their body of any cat species. This will also give them a nickname of giraffe cats because of this long limbedness. Now, as you walk around, you can notice that he does have 2 white spots on the back of his ear. Those white spots are called follow-me spots. They are used in the African savanna where the kittens can follow their parents through the grasses. They also